Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the Raw review for November 16th, 2015, the last Raw before Survivor Series. Now, the show started out with a moment of silence for the unfortunate events that happened in Paris over the weekend. After that, the lights go out, the lightning and churchy chants for the Druids. All the Druids come out. And then once the Druids get to the ring, the Brothers of Destruction come out and they talk about the Survivor Series match where it's Kane and The Undertaker versus two members of the Wyatt family of Bray Wyatt's choosing. Undertaker says that their evil is better than Bray Wyatt's evil because they have been more successful in the past. Undertaker says that they have already won the match. They just need to decide who they're going to beat on Sunday. After that, the Wyatts come out, and Bray says that the Undertaker has been the most feared superstar in the WWE for 25 years, but it's time for the Wyatt Army of Darkness to rise up and take that spot. The Druids then lift up their mask and lift up their hoods, and turns out they all have sheep masks on, kind of like Eric Rowan wears, the white one, not the black one that Braun Strowman wears. They end up attacking the Brothers of Destruction. The Brothers of Destruction clearly clear the ring, and then they chokeslam the last two Druids who are in the ring. And then the Wyatts start to come down. Bray stops them, says, "Our moment is on Sunday. We'll see you there." And then round two, and then it's over. Round two of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Tournament starts off with Kevin Owens versus Neville. Now, the match starts off really good. Neville is looking great. He's looking like he's about to pull the upset. He hits the moonsault when Kevin Owens is out of the ring, and then it unfortunately goes to commercial break. At all the good moments. Owens, in the middle of the match, hits a super kick while Neville is outside of the ring and gets a 9 count. Made it all dramatic-like. Because we thought Neville was going to get counted out, which is a smart thing to do in a tournament. Neville hits the red arrow from the second rope and gets a 2 count. And then he goes for the red arrow again. He gets knocked down. Kevin Owens tries to put him in the pop-up powerbomb. He reverses it, and he gets a 2 count, unfortunately. And then he goes for the red arrow one more time. Kevin Owens reverses, hits the pop-up powerbomb, and he advances to the semifinals at Survivor Series on Sunday. And then after that, him and Owens and Triple H meet backstage and discuss something. They don't have any of the mics on. And then they shake hands, and we just assume it's the same offer that Roman Reigns got last Monday. The next match is Tyler Breeze versus R-Truth. This match was pointless. It was okay. It wasn't that long. Breeze ends the match with a beauty shot, and he gets his first win on Raw. So, wasn't the greatest. I mean, at least he got a win. He shouldn't have even been in the tournament, and that should have been his first match. But what are you going to do? Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler was next, and that was the second match of the second round. The match was very uneventful for the first 6-7 minutes. Mostly grapples. No action at all, really. And every time somebody did start to do something, it was reversed. They were both on the top rope. I don't know what they were trying to do to each other, but they both end up punching each other, and then they both fall out of the ring. They were pretty much mimicking each other the whole match. Eventually, they get back in the ring. Ziggler is tuning up the band, trying to hit that sweet chin music, pay homage to Shawn Michaels, but Dean Ambrose reverses it. And then after that, Dean Ambrose hits a giant clothesline, and JBL was very excited to see that. There was a lot of close pins. Like, there was like a segment of like 5 close pins back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Dean Ambrose reverses the zigzag, and he hits the Dirty Deeds. 1, 2, 3. Dean Ambrose advances to the semifinals at Survivor Series and will face Kevin Owens. After that, Dean Ambrose grabs a mic. He cuts a rebellish promo saying that he will change everything. Some of my favorite things that he says is he wants more pyro, and he's going to replace Michael Cole with a fish tank. I agree. That'd be some nice things, but that's only if he wins the championship. This next match kind of pissed me off because I thought we were in a new day with no 6-man tags, but unfortunately we have New Day versus the Usos and Ryback. Before the match, Big E gave a wonderful quote that his grandpappy told him. It's like, when life gives you booty, you make booty aid, and that was trending for a little bit on Twitter. The New Day started the match very strong. They did the Unicorn Stampede, as JBL called it, where they took turns stomping on Jey Uso and then tagging another person in, stomping, tagging. They spend most of their time beating up Jey. Jey then tags in Ryback, but the ref doesn't see it, and Ryback gets thrown out. Well, not thrown out. He gets asked out of the ring because he's not technically in the match. Big E punches Ryback. Ryback gets pissed off. He snaps. He attacks the New Day. He ends up shoving the ref. The Usos and Ryback lose by disqualification. Ryback clears the ring. Try to make them all look macho and manly, but you have to remember he still lost to Kalisto in the tournament. So there's that. Cesaro and Triple H talk backstage before the match, and Triple H says, "You can be the man. All you gotta do is take it." Roman Reigns versus Cesaro is the next match. Probably the best match of the night. I thought it was going to be the main event, but unfortunately it was not. The main event ended up being not a match, but well worth it. Roman talks about the tournament and Triple H. He says that he will go through every single person in the tournament, even Dean, if it means he can be champion. It was a steady, even match. Like, it went back and forth. That's why I picked it to be this, the video. Cesaro starts to get the upper hand. Roman starts getting the crap beat out of him. Cesaro dodges the drive-by. He starts to swing Roman, puts Roman in the sharpshooter. Roman gets out of the sharpshooter, and then he puts him in the crossface. While he's in the crossface, Roman stands up, hits him with a Samoan drop, hits a clothesline, and then a powerbomb. He goes for the Superman punch. Cesaro reverses the Superman punch, goes for the neutralizer. Roman Reigns reverses the neutralizer, hits the Superman punch, and then hits the Superman punch again. Spear, 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns moves on to the semifinals at Survivor Series. And then, while Roman Reigns is looking at the title, Cesaro comes over. They shake hands. Very classic. After that, the commentators talk about the passing of Nick Bockwinkel. I don't actually know who he was, but he was a wrestler and he passed away this weekend. This next match was pointless. I hated this whole match. It was Ascension versus the Dudleys. They could have had a Divas match on the card, but they didn't. 3D for the win. Triple H and Del Rio talk backstage before their match. Del Rio versus Kalisto in round 2. Del Rio takes control easy, but Kalisto holds on, acting like he's going to pull up another upset. Del Rio hits the backstabber. Kalisto kicks out. Kalisto takes over for a little bit. Del Rio reverses Salito del Sol, does that jumpy corner chest move he does. Then he wins the match. Del Rio will face Roman Reigns in the semifinals at Survivor Series. There's an announcement for Miz TV, which will have all Final Four members, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, and Del Rio, on Miz TV on SmackDown. The last part was probably my favorite part. Well, not my favorite part not my favorite match, because it wasn't a match. It was the contract signing for the Divas Championship match. You had Paige and Charlotte come out. Michael Cole stood there awkwardly. Charlotte brings up their past about how they used to be best friends back in the day, and when Charlotte's brother passed away, Paige was there for her. Charlotte even goes as far as to compare PCB to Team Extreme, DX, and the Four Horsemen. Paige then talks crap on Ric Flair. Cole stands there awkwardly, just keep reminding, hey, sign this contract, please. Paige then says something bad about her brother. I'm sure it was scripted, but if it wasn't scripted, I'm sure she told Charlotte about it before. What happens next is a brawl, but the brawl looks so real. Like, it looked like the Edge and Matt Hardy brawls from back in the day. Like, I thought it was legit. But that is it for today. Sunday will be my Survivor Series predictions and a review. So thank you guys so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We're very close to hitting 130. I'd love to hit 150 by the end of the year if you guys want to help me out with that. But thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Camp Counselor Cody, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles.